How are you doing, everyone? I hope you had a great weekend. It's Paul Wilson here, the CEO of the Hwanseung Group. It's 21st of August. Starting off this week's news, Hwanseung News, okay, just as we do in a regular course. Again, the goal for me, guys, is not to get viewers, not to get subscriptions there, but it's to build up a collection of free contents that I can permeate through my extensive database and clientele of conglomerates and large corporations, executives in Korea. Okay, so I'm not so worried about that. The main thing is to get the comments out there, okay? Just a reminder about the meaning of Hwanseung. Hwanseung means to transfer, and I believe we are always transferring between transport, between companies, between countries. We are transferring assets, we are transferring knowledge, insight, and intuition all the time. Okay, my group would like to expand. We're primarily based in executive business English currently, which is my cash cow, and I'd like to move into Hwanseung Headhunting, which is a search firm. Okay, headhunting and scouting talented people, and then Hwanseung Gumyung, which is the Hwanseung Finance, and then Hwanseung Budungsan, which is Hwanseung Real Estate. That's my goal. Every video I do my positive affirmation in order for me to help realize that goal and make it turn a dream into fruition here. Okay, without action, it's just a dream. Okay, and by doing this here, we've got to keep the momentum going. If it is by way of recording these kind of contents here, but join me on my journey from my humble beginnings here. Okay, very good. Well, let's get started, guys, for the first one. Coway purifier plant runs at full throttle amid upbeat sales. All right, Coway, if you don't know, is a water purifier. Okay, very essential kind of item in Korea because, yes, it is safe to drink arisu, which is the Korean tap water. It is scientifically proven safe, but people still have their doubts about drinking from the tap because of the pipes that are, they may be old infrastructure that might contain corrosion or some rust or something there. And it does make a difference having chilled water or heated, hot water coming from a water purifier here. Now, Coway has always been around as a manufacturer of water purifiers there, but it was actually taken over by Netmarble, okay, some years ago. Now, Netmarble is a computer game company, so can you see if there's any connection between a computer game company taking over a water purifier company there? There's not much connection, okay, as yet. My suspicion is they were trying to integrate home appliances into gaming devices. I'm not sure. But there is a relationship between Bang Junhyuk of Netmarble and Bang Shihyuk of Hybe. Hybe, as you may or may not be aware, is the owners of BTS. Okay, so that's why you've seen BTS, okay, and advertising Coway products. Okay, now, so what happened here is that Bang Junhyuk is the sixth cousin of Bang Shihyuk, okay, and what they did was they actually had a stock swap here, okay, investing in each other, and after this is when BTS was formed, okay, for that one there. Well, they became very big. So, yes, that's the relationship between Netmarble, Coway, and Hybe. Okay, very, very interesting corporate relationship indeed. Now, Coway has been very successful, actually. Have a look at these awards here. They won the IF Design Awards in 2023, 16th consecutive year of the IF Design Awards, a global design contest. They've also had here Coway named as the CES 2003 Innovation Awards, okay, for that one there, for the Best Life Solution Company. So again, if you are going to go for a water purifier, Coway is probably your best call. But and for me and my family here, LG. We prefer LG Puricare systems here, just because of the fact of their other products are all great. Okay, washing machines, aircon systems there, dryers. Okay, there's the virtual closets, the electronic drying closets there. They're all really good. So yeah, I mean, Coway, well done, well done. Hats off to you. And again, Hybe, Coway, Netmarble, okay, BTS, here's the relationship right there, okay, alright, now let's go to the next one, guys. Korean Air to measure passengers' weights for better safety and efficiency. Okay, this is done voluntarily. Okay, this is done voluntarily here. This is going to be going on for domestic passengers from October 28th to September 6th, and again for international passengers, okay, from 8th to the 19th. This is actually in accordance with the Ministry of Land, Infrastructure and Transport. Air carriers are required to give average weights of passengers it carries in each aircraft at least every 5 years in order to provide data for standard weight of aircraft in flight. You can actually decline this, okay, and it is confidential. I'm just wondering, this is going to happen at the the ticketing booth here. Sorry, not the ticketing booth, the boarding entrance, boarding gates, and they probably have some booth for you to do it in your privacy. They might offer you some incentive, like a discount coupon on duty free. I'm not sure how they're going to incentivize this, but I just really hope that if they are looking for more efficiency and saving fuel, that they pass these savings on to the passengers. Okay, otherwise they're just making another buck. Okay, for that one there. Alright, so yes, you have the right to decline, and it's only every 5 years, but we'll just see about that. Okay, now the next one here, guys. Swapping apples for mangoes. Korea eyes more tropical fruits. As the climate's getting warmer, we talked about last week, guys, on Friday, about climate depression, where people are getting depressed because of, the changing weather, the monsoon patterns, the monsoon weather that's going on, the heat that's going on, causing heatflation, poor vegetables and crops that are not able to survive these kind of extreme conditions here. And, okay, have a look at this. Korea is now growing these kind of things here. We're growing halabong, okay, which is traditional citrus fruit, lemon and papayas. Okay, these kind of areas here, which is orange, okay, which are going up. They were traditionally from Jeju, all right. Mangoes are now being grown around the east coast, all right. We've got dragon fruit, cherry, and passion fruit as well. Look at that, bananas in Sancheong and Hanam, bananas in Sancheong there, okay, for that there. So that is quite amazing that Korean bananas. I wonder what they taste like. I wonder if things in Korean strawberries and watermelons are really famous among Southeast Asia. But I'm really curious about these Korean-made things, especially the cherries and the passion fruit. Mangoes, well, I mean, if they can make it cost-effective, that would be nice. But I mean, and they probably would be a bit fresher. But yeah, the problem with those kind of mangoes and dragon fruit and papayas and those kind of things there that are imported from the Philippines and Vietnam, it's a freshness issue that's a problem. They have to have them in nitrous gas or some kind of gas to preserve them. So perhaps growing them in Korea might be a lot more fresher. But definitely, I can see they'd be charging a premium for made in Korea, grown in Korea, Korean fruit. Okay, so there's your Korean fruits there. Okay, bananas, passion fruit, cherry, dragon fruit, mango, papaya, lemon, halabong. Which one's your favorite there? Let me know in your comments. Okay. All right. Now the next one here, guys, is China's cloudy real estate an outlook for a silver lining for inflation. Okay, so what's happened today, if you're not aware of, is that China has actually cut their interest rate, okay, from 4.55 to 4.45% there, and it could be a sign of things to come, okay, globally. All right, now China, we know they had some big investment groups that have defaulted on their loan responsibilities, and this has led them to make the cut. And Xi Jinping actually cut short his South African tour, his diplomatic tour, to come back to China and address the situation here. So again, this is the second cut they've done this year. They're probably going to go for another one soon as well. Is this the beginning of the end for China? No one wants to see China economy going down because it is the world's factory, basically. Okay, but it is good for competitiveness, and I would like to see it bring some opportunities to the markets, the financial markets here. Hwanseung Group is all about this kind of interested in this kind of issue. I think two things are going to happen this week, guys. We've got Nvidia's earnings on the 23rd of August, which is Thursday Korean time. Nvidia is expected to post a good result. Okay, and then we've also got the Jackson Hole meeting for the Federal Reserve on the 25th of August, which is Friday Korean time, Saturday. Okay, so I think by that time we should be expecting that Jerome Powell should have some dovish talk. I mean, we know he's going to go through with the second rate hike this year, but he might be every word is very laconic. He might have some positive things to say about the fight on inflation. Okay, the other thing I saw this morning was, why is the American mold not dying? It's still going robustly strong. Some people are even calling it a rich session. Okay, is it a recession? No, it's a rich session. Okay, something that affects the rich only. Okay, and the rest of us can sort of make it to our advantage in there. Okay, so yes, is it a cloudy real estate outlook on silver lining for inflation? Well, let's go and see. Again, just a reminder that a silver lining, you can see here, guys, is a very bright and positive thing that's come for you. Okay, look at that beautiful picture there. Okay, does every cloud really have a silver lining? Okay, all right. Okay, now this next one here, guys, is the last one for today. And Korea to develop its own MQ-9 Reaper drone. okay? And so the Reaper drone you might have seen in movies here. I think it's the Bourne Supremacy. They had some Reaper kind of scenes in that one there as well, the Bourne series, Jason Bourne. But so Korea is going to develop its own one. This is a very common sight, a very, very effective killing machine, okay? It's obviously cheaper to manufacture than a piloted jet fighter there, but very, very effective, and then able to be controlled from Langley, okay, directly from the USA or wherever local US Air Force base there is, okay, by a virtual pilot here. The funny thing is, guys, North Korea has this. North Korea's got the same thing. Okay, so there's Kim Jong-un here. They have these new spy combat drones. They mimic US models. Where do they get the information for this? Where did Kim Jong-un get the information for this? It's the exact same thing. Look at this. Okay, they got their Reaper drone types. Look at this. You can see the missiles there, global Hawk type drone. Okay, wings on the missiles there, and he's parading around there. So there is a video of one flying. Okay, but look at this. The actual technical specs have been blurred out. The technical specs have been blurred out here. Okay, so what are they hiding? It's one thing to fire a missile. That's easy. Okay, flight testing the Pyongyang skyscrapers there. It's one thing to fire a missile, but how accurate is it there? Okay, this is the North Korean version here. So yes, South Korean. Are we late to the party? I guess that Hanwha Aerospace will be the ones to get this one built. All right. Joseon Lockheed Martin is the nickname. Hanwha Aerospace, Joseon Lockheed Martin. They got land, air, and sea, okay, to under their military capabilities there. But yes, look at this, exactly the same, exactly the same. Look at, I'm just going to compare here, American model, okay, and look at the North Korean model. Okay, let's see if Lockheed Martin, okay, can come up with Joseon Lockheed Martin can come up with a better one. Let's have a little bit of a video clip here. Look at that. Oh, Bukan. Oh, 멋지다. Okay, for that one there, yeah. So they're going up there, okay. Let's see how well they can produce those ones. And can they use them in comment? I'm not sure, but, you know, how did they get the information? That's the question. Are they hacking? How do they get the information there? Very, very interesting there. Okay, all right. Anyway, guys, that's the news for the first Monday of this week. Okay, we're looking to round off this month very nicely there, and going into a nice fall season there. May I just remind you, this has been Paul Wilson, the CEO of the Hwanseung Group. Okay, things are going well with me here. I've just recovered from I am recovering from my raspy throat that I had on Friday. Okay, from a bit of fatigue, but yes. Just a reminder here that, guys, the Hwanseung Group, we're all about transferring. We're transferring transport, countries, companies. Okay, we're transferring assets, knowledge, okay, information and intuition all the time. Okay, join me on my journey as I give these positive affirmations to myself and make my presence felt in South Korea. My life for 15 years, happily married, happily got some lovely 2 kids that keep me motivated there. Yeah, you know, life is what you make it. That's how you do it. Okay, that's how you do it. But you got to be hungry. You always got to be hungry. Stay hungry, stay foolish. No, you just got to do it. Okay, you can be hungry and not do anything, but you just got to do it. All right. Okay, that's Paul Wilson. Okay, thank you for joining us today. I'll see you tomorrow. Those were our people today. That's Hwanseung tonight.